We had 67 auctioneers, 21 ringmen, and 17 teams, and I'll tell you, it was a shootout. I went out there several times, and it was really fun to watch. Very, very fun to watch. We're going to start by thanking our judges, and I would like to ask them to come up in this order. And Eric Tin Wreath, come on down here. How about a round of applause for him? General Manager, Carolina Auto Auction, ServNet VP. Myers is going to take some photos. Go ahead and will you guys come right out here, and then we'll get a good picture in the middle, and you can hug each other if you want. It's up to you. I mean, it's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Bannon, Vice President of Strategy, Car Auction Services. We're going to be in Chicago, Odessa next year. Beautiful Chicago. There's Joe Bannon. Mr. Bannon, will you tell Mr. Hallett and Mr. Caruso thank you very much, and thank you for hosting next year. Brad Bowman, VP Remarketing Solutions, GM Financial. He only had 300 and some automobiles or vehicles in the auction. We're giving him a nice, these judges traveled all over the country on their own expense. They came in at their own expense. They paid for their own airfare. They paid for their own hotel. They paid for their own rental car. And anyway, for all of the things that they did by being a judge here, we're giving them a cheap $5 plaque. So a trophy right there. So anyway, Kevin Brown, President and owner of Missouri Auto Auction, President of ServNet. You folks that were in Missouri last year, did you like the job Kevin did down in Missouri? Thanks, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Hinton, President of the National Auto Auction Association. And would you give our regards to Frank Hackett, CEO of NAAA. Thank you, Jerry. Ladies and gentlemen, Grace Wong, Senior Vice President, Inventory Services, Manheim. Came all the way up from Atlanta. And may I also add, ladies and gentlemen, set a land speed record going to the women's restroom during a break early this morning. Hey, Grace, would you come over for just a minute? Will you do us all a favor? Would you tell Mr. Schwartz and Janet Bernard how much we appreciate being able to come to Manheim, Pennsylvania Auto Auction?
Absolutely. We're very sorry we can't be here.
Thank you. Thank you, Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, Lori Jones, Vice President and Administrator, Texas Auction Academy, the good auction school down in the great state of Texas, the beautiful redhead. John Nichols, the only guy I ever heard, the 800 people in the auditorium at NAA said what did he say? She's drop dead gorgeous or something like that. And 3 guys were going to punch him in the nose for it, but they didn't. Lori, thank you. Good job. Thank you, Lori. Shane Odell, President, Financial Solutions, Cox Automotive, Nick's Gear, Capital. There he is. Folks, while they're doing the grip and grin, remember Brian Geithner had the same position the last couple of years that Shane did. And Shane is going to go home and tell him, oh, they had real soft chairs and we took an hour break for lunch and the whole ball of wax. Thank you, sir, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Perkowski, BMW, had all those good cars in here. Thanks, Rick. Excellent job, as usual. Good folks. Good folks. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, and the next guy is a near dear friend of mine for 40 or 45 years from the great country of Canada, Newtonville, Ontario, 1991. Reserve world champion auto auctioneer Frank Stapleton, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on just a second. Somebody grab Shane's picture right over there. Frank, hold on just a second. Where is Scotty Adcock? Scotty, come on up here. Frank was reserve champion to Scott Adcock in 1991. And then and there've been buddies ever. Where's Shane at? Is Shane close by? Shane, would you mind to come up, and I'm going to ask Frank to sell your picture, and all the money will go to St. Jude. You can write a check to St. Jude. I want Frank to sell here today. Hey Frank, you got a couple of pretty good ringmen here out there. Let's go out and work the ring.
Wow, first of all, I want to congratulate everybody here today, ladies and gentlemen. What a tough job, along with all the other judges we had today to do this. And just a tremendous effort by you people. Congratulations to all of you. You're all winners, okay? And again, thank you, Paul, for just keep raising the bar in this wonderful industry that we're in. Excellent, thank you. But
folks, listen, we're going to sell it for one price, and if you don't want it, we're going to double your price right there.
But back to 1991, when I was runner-up to this gentleman here, I should have bought him an airline ticket the day before or something like that. But nevertheless, that happens, and it's I've been blessed ever since, and thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard the history. The sale's in hand. It's up for auction. What's your pleasure? 100, 200. I'm at 100 on a I'm going to bid 2, 3, 300 on a I'm going to bid 3. Where? At 2 there, I'm going to bid 3. Hey, where's the money going? 3, 4, 4 by St. Jude's. At 4, 5, 5, I'm going to bid 500, 600, 600 on a bid to 600 now. At 500, 600, say he's got it. At 600 on a bid to 5, 600, 600 on a bid to I'm going to bid 6 here. At 500, 6 I have at 7 where? At 700 on a bid to 7 go 7. Go 700 on a bid there, I'm going to bid 7 where? I'm at 600 on a bid 7, that's all. I'm going to bid $700 on it. Yes, sir. 800 on I'm going to bid 7, 8. I'm at 7, 800 on a bid 8 there, I'm going to bid 8 there, I'm going to bid he's got 8. You go 9. I'm at 800 on a bid 9 at 900 on a bid $1,000 on it. $1,000 on it. On the bid here, there. Who's on? $1,000. Here we go. I'm going to bid $1,000. I'm going to bid there. At $1,000 I'm going to bid $1,000. I got that 10, 11, sir. 1,100 on a bid 1,100 on a bid. Hey, Smiley, 1,100 on a bid. Now, did he say it? 1,100, 1,200 on a bid. Yes, sir.
Will you take Canadian funds?
Oh, well, be careful. All right, there, Bob, now. Here we go there, Bob, now. Here we are there, Bob, now. I think we sold some Canadian cars today, though. Here we go there, Bob, 1,000, 11. You said it somewhere. Bob, Shane, what's he got? At 1,000, 1,100 on a bid, Bob, 1,200. I have 11, 1,200 on a bid, 12. Can you go there, Bob, 12, 12 all done? Yep, bid. 12 here, 13. I'm at 12, 13. Stefan, you're on. I'm going to bid 12, 13. At 1,300 on a bid 13. But I'm going to bid 13. But I'm going to bid 13 all in. At 1,200, 1,300 on a bid 13 all through. I'm going to bid 13 all through. Sold $1,200. Odessa, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Stefan St. Hilaire. Stefan St. Hilaire.
I'll be done. Hey, hold on just a How many folks think after Frank sold it should have been a tie in 1991? What do you think? Stefan, thank you. Thank you. Stefan St. Hilaire. Folks, and Stefan, when we get, you can make your check right to St. Jude. And here's another $755 more. Okay, hold on just a second. Shane, you're telling me that this is from the signing of your autograph, 700 and how much? 755. 755 and 1,200 is $1,955. Where's that? Curtis Kitchen. Come on up here a minute. I'm going to send this with Curtis Kitchen to the NAA, and it'll go through the NAA right to St. Jude Children's Hospital down in Memphis, Tennessee. Stefan St. Hilaire, come on down here. Mr. Hilaire, how you doing? The president and CEO of Odessa. That's pretty good in the corner office. business. How many people want to hear Stefan auction in French Canadian?
That would work. But if you want to re-auction it, we'll give the donation so you can double the
That's pretty doggone good. He just said, whoever was on over here, if you want to stay where you're at, he'll double the donation if you want to do that. You're going to think about it? Okay. Laura Taylor, 2019 championships going to beautiful Columbia, South Carolina. Like I said, Charleston, South Carolina. I knew I should have listened to geography better from the teachers, from the nuns. Okay. Judges, thank you. You did a wonderful job, and we appreciate you traveling all the way here to do your job. Ladies and gentlemen, the next order of business.
Laura says she has a donation for us too.
Hold on just a second. Laura said she...
$100 for the. And don't forget about Linway Auto Auction too.
Just say something about that.
I just told him St. Jude's is awesome and we love the money that we raise, but don't forget about Linway Auto Auction. They really need us. There's a GoFundMe page that you can find, so please do all you can. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for being here, too. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the next order of business is... I'd like to ask these world champion auto auctioneers to come up and stage and be recognized, please. 1991, Scott Adcock. 1992, Shane Ratliff. 1998, Kevin McLaughlin. 2003, John Nichols. 2007, Craig Meyer. 2009, Michael Adcock. 2010, Charles Adcock. Now, I want to ask, is Sherry Boots here? She was flying from Boston. Sherry, you're here. Get over here. Good to see you. Hey, everybody, Sherry's here. What do you think about that? Sherry sold Odessa, Boston this morning, and then she flew over and took an Uber. Ladies and gentlemen, 2014, Ben DeBrule, come on down here. Folks, listen, the next auctioneer, I want to recognize the next auctioneer twice, and there's a reason. 2015, Bobby D. Ellert. Where are you at, Bobby D? Come on down here. Now, you might have seen this morning, I did not introduce Bobby D. There was a reason. He was in the contest. We have to be fair in the contest. We can't have a champion introducing and then be in the contest. That wouldn't be fair. So Bobby D., we didn't introduce you today, but I'm going to introduce you twice. Bobby D. Ellert, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And 2016, Michael Riggins, reigning world champion auto auctioneer. Will you guys get together and get a good photo, please? Look at the what, Scott. Don't hit the table. Myers, tell us what to do here. Move in. What do you think of our photo of the champions, ladies and gentlemen? Pretty good bunch up there, I would say. Good to see you, Sherry. You okay? You okay, Myron? Thank you, champions. We appreciate it very much. Very, very much. Champion auctioneers. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Shane Ratliff. We dedicated the championship to Shane Ratliff. Shane has helped a lot of auctioneers. He's been just a stalwart in this profession, as we all know. And because of you, They raised over $2,000 today, and we appreciate it very much going to kids at St. Jude. Thank you very much, sir. Shane Ratliff. Folks, Pennsylvania Auctioneer Association, if you're out there, make some noise. Thanks for the candy. We appreciate it. All over the place. The NIADA TV crew, Mike Lynn, Michael Morashley, and Dave Jennings, Reed Mullins, Tim Swift, Troy Graff, Chase Tidwell, and Eve Rojas. And how about a round of applause? This has been a phenomenal film of the championship. Again, I'd like to thank Frank Hackett, $25,000 with next year, or $25,000 for the NIAD broadcast, and also Shane Odell, $7,500. We appreciate it. Championship scoring, ladies and gentlemen. Is Alan Impink close by? Alan, would you please come up? Kim Hemingway, Nicole Pirro, and thank you very much. We have something for you, I think. There we go. Come on up here. These are the folks, come on up here, ladies. These are the folks, ladies and gentlemen, that made sure each and every number was recorded and the judges' scoring was reflected absolutely 100% accurately. Okay. So we appreciate that. Now, also, before they're up there, where is Dana Irons, please? She's almost ready. She's still in there. Okay. Championship scoring. Thank you. We appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, Myers Jackson, come on up here. Stand right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, what do you think of Myers Jackson, the photographs they take? Champion auctioneer? Now, you're going to have to indulge us just a little bit. Where's Patrick Morgan at? Get up here. All three of us are old Marines. Is there any other Marines out there? We're taking a lot of photos. We're going to take one. Any other Marines? Okay, you ready? Go. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If you've served in the military, please stand up and be recognized if you've served in the military. Over here, over there, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, NEA President John Nichols, Director of Publications Curtis Kitchen, Director of Education Aaron Ingsminger, come on up here and we're going to talk for just a minute about NEA. We believe in NAA. I've drunk the Kool-Aid. NAA has done more for me than any single thing that's ever happened to me, except that bank I robbed when I was in my 20s.
Well, first, thank you, everybody, for just an amazing environment, amazing event, amazing competition from everybody today. Absolutely phenomenal. Again, round of applause for you guys. Seriously. Great. Just briefly, we want to talk to you about NAA, the things that we've got going on. Aaron's going to talk to you about our designation program that we've developed for you. We've heard the need, and we hope it's going to serve that need. And seriously, from my side, for Director of Publications, I can't say it enough. The work you guys are doing make my job easy. You take nice photos, you say nice things, and I like to tell the world about it, so thank you very much.
Well, this is my first experience here, and I want to say thank you so much for just a great competition. It's been a blast. Last year, there was a need identified, and that was for more education for contract auctioneers. We took that back, and we were able to turn around what I think is a really cool designation class for contract auctioneers. You know, I've seen it today, and you've seen the evidence. Y'all can bid call all day long and do a fantastic job at it. And what we want to do is help you build your business even more. And we think we've put together a designation class and a designation program that can do that. We're going to be July 10th and 11th in Columbus. The the bank of teachers that we've got, of instructors for this one, I think is just going to be amazing. Peter Garris is going to be there both days. Shane Ratliff is going to be there on Tuesday. And if you do any sort of livestock auctioneering, Doak Lambert will be there teaching as well on Monday. We're never going to get that lineup again. So if you've got any inclination, please come see us in Columbus. Curtis and I both got reg forms. We can get you set up. And our early registration goes through the 17th. All right, so thank you again very much. I hope we can help you in the future if you're not already a member, and thank you.
One of my initiatives this year and goals was to really make the NAA relevant to my family, to the automobile auctioneer family, to contract auctioneers. And I think what you've just heard from these two gentlemen proves that we were successful in that initiative, in that goal. And we want to keep that ball rolling. And so if you're not a member, I would encourage you to please, please become a member. If for no other reason, maybe you know it all, you don't need any of the education, maybe you don't want to take any designation courses, but at least once a year, we go to Vegas, and at least once a year we go to a real cool city somewhere in the United States for conference and show, to where we can all gather again and have our own party. And so rather than just gathering together once for the contest, we can gather together again at another location. So if for no other reason than to have another family reunion at least once more a year, please, please, please consider. I really do think it brings relevance. I really do think it has value. And again, thank you for the support you've shown me, for the love you've shown me this year. And it's been a pleasure to serve as your president, and it's been a pleasure to be a part of your automobile auction family for these many years and many years to come. Love you guys. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
Hold on for just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, are we happy an auto auctioneer is president of the National Auctioneers Association? Well done. Oh, pardon me, Joey. I'm sorry. Folks, I'm going to ask you to indulge me for just a minute. There's an auctioneer from Medford, Oregon that was planning to come here, and his name is John Pearson. Some of you folks from the West know John. And John is not here because he's taking his brother, who has cancer, to their 50th class reunion out in South Dakota, where they were born. And I talked to John not too long ago, but he was a cattle auctioneer, and John's in good shape, but his brother has some cancer issues. John was in Vietnam with the U.S. Army in 1969, and I think by the fact that he missed the contest because he's taking his brother over there is quite a testament to how he is. So would you take your phones out, please, and write this number down, and let's blow up his phone and tell him how we feel about him. 541-944-0094. 541-944-0091. A heck of a good cattle auctioneer and car auctioneer, John Pearson. Thank you. I wish he was here. Ladies and gentlemen, the next order of business, I'd like to have 2016 Brandon Neely come on up here, world champion livestock auctioneer. The reigning 2017 world champion livestock auctioneer, Andy White. And I got to be the 1989 world champion livestock auctioneer when these guys had mustard in their diapers right here. And but you boys, I think, want to extend an invitation.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, this June 16th, 17th is the World Livestock Auctioneer Championship, and this year it's held in Billings. Any of you guys that are in the Northwest, I'd encourage you to come on out. Just like you guys, it's another brotherhood that's in our industry, and if you can't make it there, tune in. It will be a webcast June 16th and 17th.
Well, Andy, thank you again for letting them know what the dates will be. Andy's done a great job this year as our champion representing our industry. He's been traveling, being a spokesman for the LMA and representing livestock auctioneers across the country. One thing I know, a lot of us auctioneers are livestock auctioneers and automobile auctioneers. If we have any livestock auctioneers in the crowd, I encourage you to try to participate next year in the contest, because it's great to represent your industry and what we do. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, champs. Thank you, Andy. Is Jimmy and Laura Landis still here? Where you at? Jimmy and Laura, we remember your dad today. We remembered him this morning. We remember him now. Thank you very much. There you go. Folks, just a couple of folks that came all the way up and just supported the championship. Big Phil, yep, G, where you at? I want to recognize you. Thank you, Big Phil. Thanks for coming. Sam the Hitman Grasso came all the way from Baltimore. Where's Sammy at? Thank you for being here, Sam. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Burke, the patriarch of the Burke family and head auctioneer. Jerry, would you stand up? And right next to him is his daughter, ladies and gentlemen, the young lady in red. Thanks, Jerry. Charles Nichols. You know, everybody in the country knows John Nichols. He's kind of done it all. But before there was John, John wouldn't be John without 1992 Reserve World Champion Charles Nichols. Please stand up. The awards ceremony is about to start, but before Myers Jackson has something he wants to say, and then we're going to start passing out trophies.
All right. Well, I appreciate all the applause, and I'll tell you what, it's really good to have good quality subject matter when you take photos. So when we was in Missouri last year, we took a lot of photos, and we built this collage right here, and we're going to sell this, and I'm going to tell you why. There is a gentleman from Honeybrook, Pennsylvania, just across the ditch over here, right near Mannheim, and he is driving his 1948 tractor across America. He left Pennsylvania, went to Sarasota, Florida, all the way to the West Coast out there in Oregon, California, and Washington, and now he is all the way back in Montana, headed back. And he's doing this for Across America for Wounded Heroes. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell 2 items in here today, and we're going to sell this first one, and I'm going to ask Sherry Boots Sutton and Miss Eve Rojas to come up here and ring a little bit for us. All of this money, it's a 501c3, so it's all tax deductible. Make your check straight to Across America for Wounded Heroes, and I'm going to ask Mr. Michael Riggins to sell this first one right here, the champion from Missouri. There you go, sell it.
Myers, I'd be
Sell
honored.
it.
Well, I'd be honored to sell this. Our veterans give everything and then some for our country. So let's raise some good money for our veterans with this great photo here. All right, and how many dollars on it? Everybody get down. Somebody give 100 for it. Hit 100, 100 now. 2, 2, 2. Everybody get down. 2 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 5, 5. High gonna be 500 and 500, 600. Everybody get down. 5. Everybody get down. 600. Hit 500, 600. Everybody get down. 600 now. 700 all on 7. Said everybody get down. 700 and everybody get down. 700. I'm 600 with even 700. Hit 600 now. 700 all on 700 now. 7, 7, 7. Everybody get down. $700 for it. Hit 600 now. 7. Don't miss it, guys. This is a great chance to give to a great cause, a guy who's doing some great things for our country. $700 for it. Everybody get down. 6 and $700 for it. Now 700 now. 7, 7, 7. Everybody get down. 700. 7, 8, $800. 800 now. 8 and 8, 8. Everybody get 800, 800, 800. Everybody get down. 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. Gonna be 800 now. It's 700, 800. And here we go. 700 now. 800, 800. Everybody get down. 700, 800, 800. Everybody get down. 7, 8, $800. Sold $700. Mr. Kevin Brown, I thank you.
We're going to sell one more, and the second one we're going to sell was in progress today. Now, we don't have it today because we haven't printed it today, but all the photos that I've taken today is going to go on a 4x8 sheet. Now, that's about twice this size, and it's going to come in the form of a big gavel, and it's going to have the champions of all the contests in here today in that gavel, and we're going to ship it to you. It's going to be a 4x8, so you don't have to carry it home with you on the plane today, and I'm going to sell it. Hey, who will start me out with $100 on that one? Let's go. $100 bid and $200 bid and $300 bid and a $400 bid. Hey, $400 bid and $500 bid and $600 bid. Would have bid by $700 bid and $800 bid on $999. Would have bid by $1,000. Now would have bid by $1,000. $1,000 and get in would have bid $1,000. Now $1,112. 12 would have bid by $12. Come on, get a number would have bid by $12. 1200. 12. 11 and a half. Did you say 11 and a half? 11 and a half. Did you say it? 11 and a half? Huh? I got him 11, but I thought he was saying and a half. 1200, 12, now 13 would have been 13, and the 14 would have been 1400. Now we're going to 14, 15, 16 now get a number would have been 16. Hey, 16, 17 get in would have been 17, 18 now would have been 18, 19 get in now would have 19, $2,000 get in would have been 2 would have been 2. You say no, and I say sold. $1,900. Sold $1,900. All the money is going to Across America for Wounded Heroes. Thank you for your support.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the award ceremony is now starting. The past champions during the day, they watch the auctioneer contestants in every area, and they award, they get together at the end of the championship, and they award two awards. The first one is the Rising Star Awards. That's a Rising Star Award is for a young auctioneer or ringman that exemplifies someone that's on the way up and someday has all the qualities to be a world champion auto auctioneer. The past champions have awarded the Rising Star Award to Justin Duncan. Please come on up. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sportsmanship Award. That's awarded to the auctioneer, an auctioneer that has displayed uncommon sportsmanship. They might have loaned somebody a jacket. They might have gotten them a drink of water. They might have ran into the tent and got them when they were up so they could look their very best. And these are the competitors that was trying to beat somebody 10 minutes ago. And the auctioneer that has displayed that quality of the Sportsmanship Award is Jerry Baker. There's a lot of them that displayed that, but Jerry's going to get this today. Okay, turn that over. Turn that over. Okay. Okay, fellas, now hold on just a second. I want to show you something. These are going to be the first six. One for Auctioneer, one for Ringman. And then I'll come over and I'll help you on this one, okay? This is finalist team. Ringman and Auctioneer finalist team. Do these first. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your finalists. In fact, last year's team champions, Blake McDaniel and Dustin Taylor. Come on up here and help us, please. How about a round of applause for the world champion auto auctioneer team, Auctioneer and Ringman. One should say auctioneer, one should say team. Or one should say auctioneer, one Ringman. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, in 8th place for the team category is... Get over here. Tom Bellamy, auctioneer, Dallas Massey, Ringman. Come on down here. I did that a little bit wrong. I apologize. All the finalists in the team category, come on the stage, please. Sorry about that. If you drank as much as I did today, you'd forget one sometime too. Come on, team. All the teams, come on up here. And then I'm going to ask Joey and also ladies and gentlemen, there they are, the teams that represented us so well. In 7th place, Michael Chambers, Patrick Morgan, come on down here. You guys, we need a, there we go. Joey, get in there. We want you in there. Ladies and gentlemen, in 6th place, auctioneer Mitch Jordan, Sean Hannafy, Ringman. In fifth place, Toya McLeod, Auctioneer, Chris Mooney, Ringman. Come on down here. We're getting the hang of it now, aren't we? Ladies and gentlemen, in fourth place, Bobby D. Ellert, Shannon Mays, please. Ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up, that's third place, and that is... Are you getting the right ones? Are you sure? You're positive. Ladies and gentlemen, in third place... Are you really? No. Okay. Jeez. Well, the reason I say that, folks, is last year I gave the wrong trophy out to somebody, and... Yeah, and anyway, the kid came up. He says, "Hey, Colonel Bear, you gave me the wrong trophy." And I said, "You know, son, go ahead and find whoever's got yours and trade." So anyway, my wife and I are watching the Academy Awards when they said La La Land. She said they should have had you up there, Paul. Runner-up world champion Josh Hawk and Nick McMinchin, third place. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, in reserve champion, second place is Trinity Crow and Payden Crow, right here. Well, I wonder who won. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for a couple of Southern boys. Come on over, right over here. Hold on, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, Woody Woodruff, Auctioneer, Ben Gunter, Ringman, and along with this is the Auctioneer, $2,500, and the Ringman, $2,500. That's $5,000 total. And I've got, hold on just a second. Am I forgiven for drawing number one last night now for you? Hey, thank you. Fellas, if you'd maybe not cash that check for a couple months, I'd appreciate it. We're a little short. Yeah. But, and they get to take those home. Good job, boys. Yeah. Hold on. Stay up here. There's more. You got more photos, and then we've got something else. Got more photos, and we got something else. Hold on, not now. Stay where you are, fellas. I'd like to ask the World Automobile Professional Association President Michael Chambers to come up. And ladies and gentlemen, Michael has completely had some plastic surgery. He looks like Peter Garris now.
Right. Well, since Michael was in the contest, they wanted me to do it. On behalf of the World Automobile Professional Association, here we go. We have these two commemorative belt buckles for you. Auctions are a team sport, and you guys proved that today. So here's one for the Auctioneer. Congratulations, Woody. Thank you, and there's one for the Ringman. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, guys.
Okay. How about another round of applause for our teams, ladies and gentlemen? Now, ladies and gentlemen, as the teams are leaving, I'm going to ask, last year Aaron Brown was our 2016 World Automobile Auctioneer champion Ringman. Come on over here just a second. Can I have your attention for a minute? Those Southern boys stick together now, don't they? Hey, folks, listen. Aaron Brown couldn't make it. Listen now. Listen. This is important. Please, please listen to me. Anyway, Aaron Brown could not make it up from Florida this time, this contest. But I asked Dustin Taylor to come up here. Dustin did not compete this year, but he just came up because he wanted to be around you. And Dustin is the only 5-time world champion in the. That's quite a feat. Quite a feat. We call him the World Automobile Auctioneer's Charles Haley with the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, be Tom Brady. Okay. Okay. Ringman finalists. Yes, all the Ringman finalists. Are you okay? Are you sure? Yes, sir. You know, I have said at auction school and other places that Ringman many times affects the outcome of an auction more than the auctioneer. And many times people say, I mean it, really, Lord, I do mean it. Anyway, and us auctioneers that work with great ringmen appreciate each and every one of you all the time. But you're not even going to be standing way back there. Take a step forward. Get up here so we can kind of see you. Okay. In 8th place, ladies and gentlemen, is Jerry Baker. In 7th place is Mitch Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, in 6th place is Taylor Knotts. Ladies and gentlemen, in 5th place is Robert Barnes. Ladies and gentlemen, in 4th place is Chris Mooney. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, runner-up, which is 3rd place, goes to Nick McMinchin. Ladies and gentlemen, your reserve 2017 World Champion Automobile Ringman is Peyton Crow. Tell us about that.
For the last 7 years, me and this guy work across from each other and aggravate each other. I mean, from the first car to the last. He makes fun of me, foot stomping and dancing and all kinds of stuff. Gives me a hard time, but congratulations, man.
Don't be standing way in the back. Hey, Dallas, hold on just a second. Dallas Massey, you're the 2017 World Champion Automobile Ringman, and I advertised $2,500 first prize, but we're a little short, and so I'm giving you $100. How's that? $2,500 to the World Champion Ringman. I'd like to ask the WAPA President, Michael Chambers, to make a presentation.
On behalf of the World Automobile Auctioneers Professional Association, it's my pleasure to give you this ring today. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. This is going to be dedicated to a great, great friend, James Brown Witherspoon. We lost him this year. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ringman. Excellent work, excellent work. I need Woody Woodruff and Ben Gunter back up here. I forgot to ask you to say some words. I'm sorry. After I drew Bert Guy, or Woody's number one last night, I thought he was going to punch me in the nose, so I didn't want to give him the microphone. I apologize for that, fellas. I forgot my error.
Go ahead, you start.
No, go ahead. Get up here, right up here.
Well, let me tell you where it started. This man right here, my dad, he come to me when I was 21. He went to the car sale with me. I was working with this guy right here. And Ben told him, he said, "Mister, you got wide shoulders raising a young man like that." And he said, "Ben Gunner, you do too." And he said, "I want you to take him on the road."
I did.
And he said, "I want you to turn him in to an auctioneer. And to stand here with this guy right here, you have no idea how much it means. Because we've been together 15 years. He's like a second dad to me. And for us to do this, it's a huge, huge honor. And I want to thank my wife, Emily Woodruff, for supporting me in my auction business, taking care of her children, running her family back home while we're on the road. Thank the auction family. I'd like to thank each auctioneer. I'd like to thank Jeff Bynum. I'd like to thank the Adcocks. I'd like to thank Shane, Kevin McLaughlin, everybody out there, guys. I appreciate all the support. I'm a first-generation auctioneer. I love this industry. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so, so very much for this honor. Thank you.
Love you, boy. Love you too. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. Good job, Woody.
First of all, I want to give my thanks to God. Because if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. I give him all the praise and the glory. And the only thing my wife was worried about was comb my hair to the side instead of straight up. So I think she's going to be satisfied about that. And I wish my wife could have been here, but she had to go to work with Meekum, but her heart was here with me. And guys, thank you so much. Back a long time ago, when I became a ring man, I remember when I came a ring man, I was working with Kevin McLaughlin. He says, "Now I have me a ring man." Kevin and his dad, Big Don, they made me a ring man. They made me to do this, and this is my passion. Everybody says, "Why don't you want to be an auctioneer?" I said, "I'm not an auctioneer. I don't ever want to be an auctioneer. I want to work the ground." And that was my passion. And I'm still young at heart. We're going to do it. God bless you. Everybody was a winner here today, and God bless you all.
Hold on. Ben, what year did you win the Ringman?
2000.
Ben is the 2000 World Champion Automobile Ringman also, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Well, look at old Woody. Pretty fancy dress there for Woody, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, the next order of business is, before we go on to the auctioneers, I'd like two women to come up here and be with me. One is Dana Irons, who has helped me for every minute for the last 12 years. How about a round of applause for Dana Irons, ladies and gentlemen? Dana does not want to go on the stage. Thank you, Dana. I think the world of you. You know that. Ladies and gentlemen, the next person that I'd like to thank, and that is my dear wife, the most beautiful woman in the world, the best wife in the world, who I love very, very much, Suzanne Bear. Come on up here. I'm going to kiss you on the lips. Come on over here. You ever make out in front of a couple hundred people? Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. I would. I don't care. I'm 66. You know, I'd go for it. I'll tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, the next order of business, I'd like this man to come up and stand right here. We started this journey a long, long time ago. I met with Keith Williams here at Mannheim, Pennsylvania Auto Auction probably 15, no, not 15 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. And sometimes the dates didn't work out and so on. It's a big undertaking, and it's a big leap of faith when an auction says that they're going to host a championship, because it's a heck of a lot of work, and it's a bunch of expense. But it's a lot of fun, and I think this is a culmination of that. I first of all want to thank Joey Hughes, General Manager of Mannheim, Pennsylvania Auto Auction. But I also would like to ask Amy, AGM Amy, to come on up here on the stage, please. I would like to ask John Crispino to come up on the stage, please. Darren Teague, please come on up and join us. And come on up, John. And ladies and gentlemen, the last, and most people say last but not least. I'm going to say last and most important to me, and that's Susie Smith. Where are you at, Susie Smith? Come on down here. Now, I just kissed my wife on the lips. Should I kiss Susie on the lips too? What do you think? You know, folks, when we, here's the kind of folks that they have here at Mannheim, PA Auto Auction. When we started doing these trophies, and these trophies, it actually started with Charlie Adcock. Charlie Adcock said that the trophies that he used to have were too big and they're too much wood. He'd like them something a little slicker, and he talked to Susie. Susie took it right up, and these are Stiegel glass trophies. These are made right in Mannheim. And I can tell you, Susie, I had my reservations, didn't I? They turned out absolutely, positively beautiful, and it's because of this woman right here that we've got these beautiful Stiegel trophies. What do you think about that, folks? Something else that I sent a list of the folks that I would like to recognize up here, all these folks and others. But here is, Susie said, we're a team. We just want one trophy because we're a team at Mannheim, Pennsylvania Auto Auction. And so even though Joey is the general manager, Susie, I'm going to present this to you and your whole team here at Mannheim, Pennsylvania Auto Auction.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. What a great day. What an awesome event we've had today. We want to thank everyone here for the support. This group did it along with the 1,400 other folks that are here to make it happen today for us. So we want to thank you all for being here and being part of a special day. We were excited to host. Somebody asked me earlier, would you do it again? I said, yeah, probably so. So we'll see where that ends up, but we really enjoyed the day. These guys poured their hearts into it. So I will tell you, Odessa, the calls start on Monday. So you'll have a full year to prepare. Paul starts calling on Monday, so that starts up really quickly, so be ready for that, and just look forward to another great year, and we thank you, Paul, for being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get on our feet and recognize the Mannheim, Pennsylvania Auto Auction team. There they are. Party at Susie's house tonight, everybody. You're all invited. Dana, are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, may I have the 15 finalists in the 2017 World Automobile Auctioneer Championship to the stage, please? Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got a pretty stellar bunch of auctioneers, don't you?
Are we okay?
You bet. We okay? All right, good enough. Ladies and gentlemen, in 15th place, the 2017 World Automobile Auctioneer Championship is Paul Storm. Ladies and gentlemen, in 14th place is Drew Turner. Now, I want to add, before I go on, Woody and Ben, and also the world champion Ringman, we need to get a picture of all four of the champions up here for you, so don't run off, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, in 13th place is Brian Burke. In 12th place is Tony Goodman. Grip and grin. Ladies and gentlemen, in 11th place is Blake McDaniel. Ladies and gentlemen, in 10th place, Illinois auctioneer Glenn Jordan. In 9th place is Mike McAllister. Ladies and gentlemen, in 8th place is John F. Timming. Ladies and gentlemen, in 7th place is Brandon Neely. Ladies and gentlemen, in 6th place is Brian Namewood. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, in 5th place is Woody Woodruff. Now this is interesting. The runner-up World Automobile Auctioneer Champion, there's two of them because they had a dead tie for third. A dead tie. So the 2017 runner-up, which is third place, World Automobile Auctioneer Champions are Preston Hardy and TJ Freegee. Good picture. Hey, TJ or Preston, which one are you going to take that trophy? That's the. Here, get.
Let's fight.
Okay, get with me. I'll have another. Which let me know because I'll have another one made for runner-up world champion. Okay, whichever one you want. Don't break it tonight in the bar. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017. Wait a minute. Peter, you ready? This is what traditionally we do. And then there were two. Leroy Van Dyke.
There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his ma when she told him that he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, then pretty soon you'd find him at the local auction.
Your 2017 Reserve World Champion Auto Auctioneer, Matt Moravec. No, we're fine. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy, would you come on up here a second? I'd say Andy's had a pretty good year. What do you guys think? Come on up here just for a second, will you, Andy? As you folks know, Andy is the reigning world champion livestock auctioneer. He gives his title up on the 17th of June, and now he's the world champion automobile auctioneer. And so, may I let you know that no longer does Jeff Stokes stand by himself as the only champion to ever win the 3 major championships. Here's the next one. So on behalf of the World Automobile Auctioneer Championship, here's a check for $5,000, champ. Andy, stay there a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, here is WAPA President Michael Chambers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me extreme pleasure as the president of the World Automobile Auctioneers Professional Association to give you this ring, Andy White. Congratulations.
Wow. I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you. So, what an emotional roller coaster today. And when Heath Spracklin and Woody Woodruff drew first out of the gate, and I watched them go this morning, I said, whoever walks away today is going to earn it. And I certainly hope in somebody's eyes I earned it, because you guys are by far awesome. And one of the lessons that my parents always instilled in me was you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. And we've done that today. And the friends that I've got in this industry have made me who I am. 2 weeks ago, I called TJ Frigie and I said, "Are you going?" He said, "I don't know." I said, "Well, the only way I'm going is if you're going." And he's one of my best friends in the world, and I wouldn't be here without TJ Frigie, so. And I really don't want to leave anybody out, and I know I will, but first of all, congratulations, Joey. I tell you what a class operation, from your drivers to the guys wiping the cars to your clerks. Everybody was courteous. You have a phenomenal operation here. You need to be a really proud man of what you have. To you judges that sat there all day, I know it's a daunting task sometimes, and it gets to be a long day, and we appreciate so much what you do for our industry, and the commitment that you made today, and everything that you put into this. And if I went out on a limb, I would say you're the best set of judges I've ever seen. I'm not going to keep you here long. I know you guys have had a long day, but there's a few other people that I do need to recognize. My parents at home, they're really mad right now. Dad told me I couldn't win this because they've been with me every other major championship I've won. And he had me home to do my chores. So I hope they're watching. Love you guys. Yeah. Whitey Mason, I've got to recognize Whitey. Whitey stepped up today. I didn't have a ringman. I said, "Hey, Whitey, you want to work for me today?" So Whitey stepped up, and I don't know if anybody else noticed, but Whitey kind of bailed me out of a jam on my last car in that finals run. So you get half that check, old buddy. Thank you, Whitey. And my favorite person in this earth, my wife, who has been with me on this road, and she's made it our road and our journey. And I tell you what, it's been an awesome, awesome ride. We've got 3 beautiful boys at home that are watching. Love you guys. And when I started to chase this, I said, you know what? I want a ring for every one of my boys. And I did it. Thank you so much. You guys are like family, and I appreciate every one of you.
Folks, if you'd just be seated for just a minute. Kevin McLaughlin has a presentation for the 2017 World Champion Automobile Auctioneer.
Well, if this is your first time here, are you planning on it being your last? Absolutely not. You can't not get this anywhere. You can't buy it in a bottle. You can't find it in a needle. You just can't find this kind of feeling anywhere. My journey started in 1989, and it continues. It's in a different role now as one of the old guys, one of the has-beens. About 4 years ago, I felt really convicted, or I guess as a past champion, you're always looking for more ways to give back, because this is the most humbling thing that you will ever experience. Andy's done it 3 times. That's unimaginable. And I actually spoke with Andy this week through text messages, and just was encouraging him, and was excited that he was coming, because I wasn't sure he was coming. But I started a tradition 4 years ago, and it was kind of a low-key thing, and it still is. But I started giving a microphone to the champion in a personal handwritten letter, just sharing my heart. And nobody really knew what I was giving everybody, because it was in a package, and I just kind of gave them a box. So this year I decided to step it up. And I wanted to design, would you hold that card? I wanted to design a microphone, and thanks to Michael Adcock, he got me hooked up with the right people, because them Adcock boys are hooked up. But he got me hooked up with the Telefunken company, and I told them what I wanted, and a gentleman named Ian designed this microphone. It is a state-of-the-art mic. It is a one-of-a-kind. Nobody has one like it. And I did this year instead of having just a working microphone that everybody can use every day, and because I'm just kind of an everyday kind of guy. I'm not a special event guy. I wanted something that they could be proud of when they did a special event, or whenever they wanted to display something to represent this amazing championship. And again, not knowing who's going to win, I wanted something special. So this also represents two other things to me. I'd like to dedicate this in memory of my good friend and Dallas Massey's good friend, Mr. Jimmy Witherspoon. He competed in this competition several years, made the finals a couple years. He was one of a kind, just like this microphone. And I would like to dedicate this microphone in honor of my dear brother, my hero. He is a man you need to know. He's the real deal. He's a person who has every reason in the world to be a jerk, and he's not. He's an old Alabama boy. He's a wild-eyed Southern boy like the rest of us. Mr. Shane Ratliff, I dedicate this microphone in your honor. Congratulations, Andy. You earned it. You deserve it. You are a true champion. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And yes, you can depart if you want to. We're just going to close out. I just kind of, you know, will you stay here for a minute? You know, I don't get everything right, and I didn't get this right. I got it reversed, but I always think it's better to done is better than none. And we didn't say goodbye to last year's champion, a great, great champion, Michael Riggins. We're just going to do it the opposite of the way I was supposed to. So, Michael, let me have that. And what you're doing, yeah, you can say, Andy, you don't, yeah, we want that check.
Goodbye. Wow, what a contest, right? What a contest. Hats off to Mannheim, Pennsylvania. We've said it over and over, but you guys are phenomenal. What a great seamless, wonderful contest you guys put on, Joey. Congratulate yourself and your staff. And this was a great day. It's bittersweet. I was a little bit sad because I miss being in this contest. I really do. Being here with everybody and not being able to compete was kind of hard. But seeing what happened just now is that's what this business is all about. Kevin coming up here and dedicating that microphone to Mr. Witherspoon and Shane. I mean, that we all come together once a year to do this, and it makes it really special when everybody really comes together as brothers. And that's what I'll take away from this year is the friendships and the connections that I made because of this contest. I could have never replaced ever. I could have never made those connections and friendships without this event. So thank you, Paul, for continuing to raise the bar every year and put on a better and better contest. Really. This guy works tirelessly throughout the year. I had the great pleasure of having conversations with him throughout the year that were involved this contest and things that I had to do and whatnot. And he doesn't stop working at this. He really doesn't, guys. And when Joey said he's going to call on Monday, he wasn't kidding. So you're getting a call on Monday, Odessa. Get ready. I mean, Chicago, you're going to get it. So listen, this guy, stand up and give this man a round of applause for what he does for our business, for our industry. And it's entirely because of him that we're all standing here right now. All right? So thank you. And now on to the last part of this thing. That guy standing right over there that just grabbed that trophy. Wow, right? What a great contest. All you finalists were phenomenal. Everybody, all of you got better today for being here. That's one thing that I also will say, that every year I competed in this contest, I got better for it. and you're all better today. You all won in some way. You all took something away that you won. But Andy, come on up here. This guy right here is the second person in the history of this country, of the world, to ever win all 3 major auctioneer competitions. That guy. We're standing next to him. Get on your feet for that. Get on your feet. I'm going to tell you something. You may never see that again in your lifetime. You may never see it again. This is a special day right now. It's a special day. Congratulations to you and how hard you work for this business. And I appreciate you as a friend and as a competitor and as an auctioneer. I really do. Congratulations to you. All right? The last thing I'm going to say before everybody can go have a drink, and I'm going to shut up. But the past champions of this event are, bar none, the top of this industry. And the day I won this contest, I never realized how many people wanted to help you in this business until the day I won this contest. Every past champion reached out to me, was friendly to me. If I called, what do you need, Michael? What do you need? That doesn't happen in every industry in this world. It doesn't happen, okay? These guys are a class act. I'll tell you to shake all their hands. And I walked in here today and saw my name on that board over there and couldn't believe that my name was on that board. I mean, I'm just a kid from...
Lord, testing 1, 2. Lord, is that a sign that we're about wrapping up?
Well, now I've completely lost my train of thought, but thank you guys for a great year, all of you, everyone that you know who you are. Again, my wife couldn't make it. She was upset. She couldn't make it, but she's at home with our girls, and she's just about done with her nursing school, so she's going to take her final on Tuesday. So, honey, if you're watching, I love you. I'll be home tomorrow, and it's my oldest daughter's. Tomorrow is my oldest daughter's 12th birthday, so happy birthday, Elaine. I love you, and I'll see you when I get home. Thank you, guys, for a great year.
Well done, Joey. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the 2017 World Automobile Auctioneer Championship. We'll see you next year. 2018 World Automobile Auctioneer Championship in Odessa, Chicago. Drive safely on the way home. Good night, everybody. Safe travels.
The 2017 World Automobile Auctioneers Championship from the Mannheim, Pennsylvania Auto Auction. Sponsored by the National Auto Auction Association, the symbol of a quality auction. Next Gear Capital, Inventory Finance Solutions Simplified. And Mannheim, we're your Mannheim.